Lawmakers introduced bipartisan legislation in an effort to ensure the EPA can allow E15 and higher blend fuels to be sold all year long. President and CEO of the Renewable Fuels Association, Jeff Cooper, joins us now right here on the Market Day Report. Jeff, we always appreciate you joining us. What is the latest year-round Fuel Choice Act? And probably more importantly, what does it hold for the industry?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, John. And this legislation that was introduced yesterday is actually in response to a recent court decision from the D.C. Circuit. And you might remember that 2 years ago, EPA finally changed its regulations and allowed E15 to be sold all year long. And, that finally removed the kind of bizarre summertime ban on E15 sales. So we are in the third summer of year-round E15 sales, but then we got this D.C. Circuit decision 2 weeks ago that overturned that EPA regulation and sort of sets us back to the way things used to be, where we can't sell E15 in the summertime in most of the gasoline markets. So our friends in Congress sprung into action and quickly introduced regulation that would make it law that the RVP waiver would be extended to E15 and allow year-round sales. So we're hopeful that we can get this legislation across the goal line ahead of next summer, so we don't have this problem to worry about.
So, Jeff, what's next for the bill then as we move forward? And do you feel like there's enough support to pass it?
Well, we do think there's a good amount of support for this legislation. I think if you look at the EPA regulation that it is addressing, I think everybody would agree that it is nonsensical to prevent retailers from selling E15 during the summertime. It's a lower volatility fuel than E10. It's a cleaner fuel. It's lower greenhouse gas emissions. It's lower cost to the consumer. So there does seem to be a good amount of support and understanding in Congress that this is something that needs to be fixed, and they're going to have to do it with legislation rather than relying on EPA and the courts to figure this out.
Well, Jeff, while we've got you here with us, one more question then, and switching gears. The biofuel sector is urging the administration to propose a higher octane fuel standard as the EPA updates its greenhouse gas emissions standard. So what exactly are you folks calling for?
Well, right, and the Biden administration is beginning the process to write new regulations around fuel economy standards and tailpipe emission standards. We have always said, it's great to focus on the vehicle and see how much, better mileage we can get out of the vehicle, but we also need to be focusing on the fuels that go into those vehicles. And we know there's a lot of improvement that could be made to the fuels that would give us better fuel economy and lower emissions. And one very easy thing to do is raise the octane levels of our gasoline. That allows for more efficient combustion of the fuel and gives you better fuel economy. And ethanol is the lowest cost and cleanest source of octane to facilitate that transition. So we're asking EPA to look at a high octane fuel standard as part of these new vehicle fuel economy regulations.
All right, Jeff, well, have a good afternoon, and thanks again. Always a pleasure. That is the President and CEO of the Renewable Fuels Association, Jeff Cooper, joining us here on the Market Day Report.